What's up out there, YouTube land? Welcome back to another episode of Hippie's Chopper Corner. Been cutting back a little bit on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to. Probably should have done this before I started filming, but just cutting back a little bit. I was cranking the content out to the point where shit, it just wasn't even fun for me anymore. So I just backed off a little bit. I'm gonna promise y'all 1 to 2 videos a week. I do got some footage finally built up on my GoPro, got it uploaded to my cloud. I just got to finish figuring out how to do all that stuff. But anyway, for now we're gonna keep on filming with this iPhone. And you'll notice I got the iron head all stripped down. I didn't order the hardtail kit for it because I've decided I'm going with that one. I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But I got my buddy coming over to just put some eyes on this engine. I want to point out a few red flags to him that I found. I know I don't know iron heads, but I do know red flags. I found a few red flags that concerned me. So I want him to take a look at that. And for now, it can just sit right there. I got the lowers took apart from my brother like I needed. Well, I ain't stripped them down and cleaned them yet, but we can do all that later. I got this one on the lift. Cause I'm pulling that brake caliper. I've decided I'm gonna go with a PM brake. I'm doing away with that soft tail brake caliper. I'd never used one before, and the fact that the first time I used one, I had problems. And again, it could be that rotor was warped because I was pretty sure I had everything lined up nice in there. The wheel don't appear to have moved any, so it's still lined up. So I'm not sure. God, don't you just love how these shovel heads like to sunk like that? Anyway, I started it up just for a minute because I think the video I did after it broke down on me and my wife had to come rescue me. I got back. I think I tried to kick it a time or two and it wouldn't start. So I just, out of the blue, kicked it out here. And of course, it fired up on one kick. I didn't film it. Yeah. Oh, which brings up a funny comment I had. Somebody in my comments, I doubt he was a subscriber, said that, how come you're always kickstarting your motorcycles in your videos? Don't you ever work on them? And well, first of all, people like to see you kick these bikes off. It's some of my most popular videos, kickstarting a damn bike, you know. And sometimes I just like to start them. So I told him to, go back and watch my inventory and he'll see that. But he's probably not a subscriber because most of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So if you're watching this video, hit that freaking subscribe button, man. Don't cost you a damn thing. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this wheel off. I don't know if I'm going with which from what I hear, Arlen Ness actually started Precision Machine, but I think Rolling Sands owns it now. That is not a cheap setup. But I'm thinking about, since I know that one quite well, going with it, or I may get a GM brake, but I got to order a new rotor. I need rotor pads, bracket, caliper. I'm just going to redo the brake back here. I'm probably going to move that wheel in. It's spaced back a little too far. I may have to adjust the chain a little bit, but I'm going to do that. But I'm fixing to pull this seat off because I got this rigid seat. I know that looks like the seat that was on there before, but it's not. It's a different seat. That seat's made for a rigid frame because even though that's the first non-king queen seat pan I ever built, very uncomfortable. I will never, ever do that again. I thought it would be a good idea to use a rear fender for the back. Hell no, man. I don't care how much padding you got in that. That digs into your backbone right there. And it was not very comfortable. I found myself pulling up on the bars while I was riding it, but I was so stoked to be riding it for the first time, I really didn't care. But I have ordered the hardtail kit for this one. I just talked to the manufacturer right before I started filming this video. That one, I think, is Voodoo Fabrication. The David Mann bike was V-twin replica, old Ted. This one I'm getting made by Crispy Co, spelled with a K. He has a YouTube channel, put out some amazing content, but they hadn't put anything out in months because he's been focusing on his parts department. You know, he's designed this hardtail kit that's made it easier to do. Really, these hardtail kits that he's designing are for guys just like me with a shop like mine. You know, it's not for a professional shop. You know, most professional shops, they've got tube benders and they'll just order the pipe and the axle plates and make them themselves. But I just talked to him a little while ago, said he's bending up the pipe now. He'd have my hardtail ready by next week sometime. He'd get it shipped out to me. I'm also talking to him about maybe doing a product review with him, so maybe that'll work out. So some of y'all go over to the Crispy Co channel, Krispy, Crispy, CO. He's got a YouTube channel. Even though he hasn't put any content out, jump in his last video and say, hey man, get Hippie's Chopper Corner to do a product review on your hardtail kit. Maybe he'll do it. But anyway, let's see how this seat works out, guys. I'll bring y'all back as soon as I get that seat off, man. I don't want to make this video boring at all. Well, there it is. I don't hate it. I'll need to redo the wire. I don't like running them under the fender. I'll probably bring it down the sissy bar and up this way, just wrap it around. But that other seat has wreaked havoc on the paint. It's destroyed it right there. It's got it in 3 or 4 places over here and it shows up really good, man. Damn. If it ain't one problem, it's another, man. And that seat is wrapped on the back. I'm surprised it's doing this. Now there's a lot of oil in the fender from slinging off the chain over here. And oil coming out of the crankcase breather. It just runs right up your back. But damn. I'm gonna have to make a mount for it. It'll bolt here. Yeah, there's a couple of threaded spots right there. I can make a mount for it. Slide it right under there, and then it'll lock in, then it can just set. It ain't got a mount back here to the fender anywhere, but God almighty, it got into this fender, man. I don't even want to take y'all around there and show y'all, but I will. Yep. Sharp edges on that seat, or them, I know what it is, it's the rivets. Ah, damn it. That's exactly what it is. I didn't think about that. I didn't think they were going to be on the fender. I normally have my guy put black cloth back here, black felt. I don't think that would have even mattered though. I don't like that seat. I don't think I'm going to use it again. It was worth trying. But we're going to go with this one. I'll deal with it. I'm not even going to, I hate to even show that to my painter, man, because he'd have to repaint this entire fender. There's probably no way he could repair that for me. It sucks. I might just get him to give me some touch-up paint and just touch it up. It is what it is. It's not a perfect chopper anyway. Cool looking bike. I don't mind, you know, one getting scratched here and there because it's going to happen when you ride them, but that right there kind of makes me sick to my stomach. But that's the stuff you go through when you build these bikes, man. I guess I should have thought a little farther ahead. All right. I apologize if my mood is sour, guys. I'm just sick about this fender, man. Let me show y'all something. A lot of guys in the comments hate that I use an impact valve here. So I've got the pressure broke loose off of it. I think that rotor's, I definitely warped rotor now, but I think that might have been what caused it. I don't know. I did put new hardware in this rotor, but I didn't check this rotor for any warpage. I kind of took a look at the wheel for run out, but we'll put it on the balancer here in a little bit and spin it freely and see if we can eyeball that rotor is warped. Might be, might not be. I don't know. Man, that warp rotor was in there straight, there's no doubt. I've cleaned these threads 1,000 times, but it don't matter. You ride this bike one time, and those threads got trash in them. Which that's fine. It's a castle nut, but I don't have a hole drilled in the axle for a pin to go through. I have a lock washer on it, but yeah, it smoked them pads. I'll pull the pins out in a minute and try to get a read on them pads and see if I can tell how it's smoking. Oh shit, I've got to put that on. There's a video out there, another content creator, he makes a really good brake stay. Mine worked, don't get me wrong. His was a really good one. You know, you weld a piece of steel up here and it can ride in that. But this one, there was no way to make this one line up with the angle of the frame. I looked into that, but I would have to bring it down so far so it would be at the angle of the frame. That bolt was hitting right there. So I couldn't do that. But anyway, yeah, that's a great way to make a back brake stay. I'll give the guy credit for that. Oh shit. I can see it's warped without even spinning. Yeah, that rotor is warped. It may have been warped to start with. I don't know. It's definitely warped now. But just the simple fact that I had trouble with that setup from the jump, I'm not going back with it. I got that caliper. Sportsters use these same kind. This one's off a Softail, And shit, it was brand new. I modified it. I drilled that hole in it for the bolt for my brake stay. Put new pads in it, so actually, those pistons right there don't look like they completely closed back in. Huh. I just dumped brake fluid all over my boot. How about that? But we'll see what this one does. Oh, I'll show y'all this too. You know, it's an older rim. I'll show you when I get it up. I think, hell, I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. Yeah. Oh, it's pretty bad. What I was showing y'all, Harley used to make some of the best rims. And you pop that clip out, it's got Timken bearings in it. I took them out, cleaned them up, re-greased them and everything. But I don't know if y'all can see that. Trying to get you dead in line with that rotor right there. Oh my God. There's every bit of a 1/4 inch. You watch it right down here. You can see it come into the wheel, go out, come in, go out. It's pretty bad. I'm leaning toward that rotor was bent before I used it. The wheel itself, to the eyeball, ain't got no run out in it. I've got a needle and dial over there with a magnet on it. I can put right there. The dial will tell me. But if I eyeball it and I don't see run out for a chopper, it's pretty good. This wheel's balanced. But I tell all my guys, whoever I have do my wheel, a lot of times I won't even get a wheel balanced because it's on a rigid springer. Like, how you gonna know if it's balanced or not? Oh shit, I ain't even in there yet. Oh well, anyhow. That's where we're at. Hopefully, I can get some parts in. I can get this caliper, at least get enough in to put this back together. If not, hopefully it'll be pretty enough Saturday. I can do a riding video, because I figured out a way to do a riding video. Because it'll be sometime next week before Crispy Co ships me that hardtail kit out. So I'm not even going to start tearing that bike down right now. I don't even know how long it's going to take me to do that one, but I want to get back to getting this one in a riding condition, because I ride that one quite often. It's a lot of fun. But I want to get this into where it's comfortable and dependable. So I'm going to sit down here in a minute, order my brake for it, and we'll just wait on it to come in. Anyway, I appreciate y'all watching this train wreck of Hippie's Chopper Corner. Really sucks about that fender. It sucks a lot. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hippie's Chopper Corner, Fuse Bike Art, my painter. My old brother Slickhead Custom Cycles up there, man. Anyway, y'all tune in again for more of this sketchy chopper shit. Hippie's Chopper Corner, home of the sketchy chopper, where we keep them sketchy all the time.